Good evening, Tbirds fans. It's the Bud On and the
Mr. Nate.
Mr. Nate coming to you live here from Taylor Sports Complex in Taylor, Michigan. Tbirds going to be facing off against Ohio Blue Jackets, second matchup here on the day and on the weekend.
Donnie had a nice one today, obviously getting the shootout win there. MPJ with the silky mitts. Landon buries that one, but great game by Ethan between the pipes on that side of things. But great win.
Oh, nice.
Hopefully we can bounce back and come out guns a-blazing this first period.
That's right. It's good to get one under our belt, come out on top with a W. We're looking to do that again. Go 2-0 on the day. That would set a nice tone here as we head into the rest of the week.
That would set a great tone, Donnie, and obviously clean up a few things from this morning, but much better second half of that game and third period is really was able to tilt that ice back. But a familiar foe here is we have faced off against Columbus. Talked about it a little bit this morning, but 3-3 tie in Nashville, and due to timing, they just ended the game, which was kind of a disappointment, but we will settle the score today.
Yes, we will. Two and a half minutes here left in the warm-ups. Hope our boys got some R this afternoon and fill their bodies with hydration and all the nutrition. I gotta say, Ethan had a hell of a game here this morning.
Had a hell of a game, as I agree, Donnie, but good defensively as well, blocking shots, but as you said, number 30, big game. Big game.
I don't want to make assumptions, but I'd assume we'd be seeing Hunter not the hunted in net tonight.
I believe based on warm-ups, we'll see number 31 in there as the ref takes a little bit of a pull there. Nobody caught that one, but ice is slippery.
His buddy did.
Oh, yeah.
His buddy gave him a little bit more than a golf clap on that one.
Having a good little chuckle. I think he was safe on the play, though.
Once again, it looks like we will have 3 stripes. And again, no major issues with crew this morning.
Nah, pretty solid job all around, Don. I thought they covered the game. Obviously, we're in the happy hour. 5 o'clock here. 3 o'clock in Denver start. I mean, it's time to get the coolers warmed up for unfair face-offs. Is that true?
It's definitely going to be a 2-for-1 Friday, don't you think?
Oh, yeah. At least 2 for 1.
2 fors all day to start out. Again, we'll be doing our best to zoom in and zoom out here with these videos. We have banners obstructing view, so we will miss some stuff down in the corners, but we'll call it the best that we can.
We'll call a good clean game, Donnie, but beautiful complex here. It'd be nice if they opened up a second deck that would give us the perfect view for everybody at home. Nice little Coney dog this afternoon, though. Michigan's finest over at Leo's. Leo's across the street. Great little Coney dog there.
Nice little chili dog and some fries and a little bit to warm up the soul.
Mm-hmm. It's either pizza or Coney dogs. That's what Michigan does,
Well, there's your warm-up buzzer. Boys will be coming in together in the net, cleaning up pucks, getting ready to roll.
Is that better?
Wherever you're comfortable.
I'm comfortable where you're comfortable, Donald.
There's your breakdown. Starting lineups coming to you here momentarily. Looks like coming to the ice, we're going to have Miller, Parker, Sammy, Blake, and Jackson. There's the whistle. Officials are ready. Line's in. Here comes the stick bang.
Let's get it on, Donnie.
Let's get ready to rumble. Puck is down. Ohio wins it. Turns and dumps it in deep. Blake's back on retrieval. Sends it up the half boards. Ohio trying to play it back through. Blake gets it to center. Lost it off his stick, but he's got it out of the zone. Slides it through to Miller into the zone. Ohio has it right back up and out. Ohio has the zone entry. Got by one on net. Hunter saves and freezes it, so that'll be a defensive zone face-off.
Nice little drive and shoot there by Columbus. Got in there, and Hunter 1 for 1 on the saves there, but able to corral that rebound in.
Same 5 guys. Miller in for the face-off. Puck's down. Columbus has it high. They send it over. Shot backside. Completely misses, but they pick it up out of the corner, and then Jackson has it. Jackson has the line. Got angled off here into the zone. Parker's working. Sammy has it. Sammy working out of the corner. Sammy dancing. Sammy slides it through to Blake. Blake third shot fired, rising shot up and over the net. Jackson picks it up on the point, slides it on net, saved and frozen. So that'll be an offensive zone faceoff.
Whew, absolute missile there from Mr. Redpath. The cap just missed the net by about 2 or 3 feet high and wide, but was trying to pick that top corner, Donnie, through traffic.
Dashel mark on the backside. Landon, Irvin, Trevor. Landon in for the draw. Landon has it. Was trying to poke it to space. He gets tied up. Irvin slides it back behind the net. Trevor is getting there. Trevor trying to poke it high. Trevor still working. Irvin has it off the seam. Slides it to Dashel. Dashel third shot fired and saved and frozen. That'll be an offensive zone faceoff.
Nice little shot coming on the ice level there from Dash from the blue line. As looked like it was Trevor and Herb dug that one out of the corner there, but looking for some traffic and a tip up front.
Same 5 guys step in. Landon to take the draw. Landon wins it to Irvin. Irvin got stick check. Landon hustles, gets the puck. He's getting pinned off. Trev's there, bumps it to Irvin. Landon's getting held. Puck comes up and out of the zone. Mark chips it off the half boards. Nobody home. Ohio picks it up there. They're going to get zone entry. You shut that down. Landon pokes it high. Ohio holds it. Shot fired, misses completely. Irvin picks it up, slides it high to Trevor. Trevor looking to chip it through, and Ohio gets a stick on it. Otherwise, Landon was off to the races. They turn and fire it. Good angle by Mark. Mark battling down there, has it back behind the net. Hard. We have a whistle. Did the puck go out of play?
I think a net came off maybe, Donnie.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
It's apparent early and often we got to move pucks. So wholesale changes. Connor, Hilly, and Jack come on. It looks like we have Garrett, Keaton, and Linden on. Puck's one of the half boards. Ohio picks it up. Looking for net front. Guys tied up. Puck's behind the net. Battle's going on. Jack pokes it to the corner. Chips it up, looking for Keaton. Keaton has zone exit. He's got Linden on the far side with zone entry. He got blown up. Keaton has it, sends it to net front. Ohio has it, send it off the skate. They're going to get zone exit. They turn and chip it in deep. Goes back behind the net where Jack's there. Jack bumps it up to Apples. Linden just got behind it, is able to get the puck out. Ohio brings it into their own zone, all on their own. They send it up, bring it right back in, chip it through. We intercept it here. Sammy's on. Sammy goes back to Connor Hilly. Connor Hilly looking for time and space off the boards, looking for Miller streaking. Ohio has it. Miller comes in applying some pressure. Puck's in up and out and down. That'll be an icing. We'll stay right here for an offensive zone faceoff.
Good little back and forth so far. Donnie in this one early. Like to see the T-Birds settle in on the offensive side of things, get in control.
Puck's down. Ohio has it out of the zone, gets around one, trying to get it in. Miller defending. We're coming back the other way. Sammy hits Miller. Miller is around one, has a long turn shot fired on net, and it's frozen. So that'll be an offensive zone faceoff.
Easy save for the Columbus goalie on that one as the shot comes in from outside the blue line there.
Blake and Jackson on the backside. Up front, we've got Miller, Parker, and Sammy. Puck's won back by Ohio. They're trying to play out of the corner. Good pressure by Sammy. Ohio chips it up to Haphorst, trying to clear it, but pressure is there with Parker, Miller, and Sammy. Gets skated forward. Blake has it, turns and chips it in to the far side. Ohio picks it up there, tries to rim it over. Up. They have zone exit, but pressure's all over them as Parker kind of starts to chip it the other way. Puck's loose. Ohio picks it up, has the line, turns and fires it in deep. Parker comes out to settle it. Blake picks it up, sends it back to Jackson, back behind the net. Jackson hard up the boards has Landon. Landon was looking for Irvin coming through with speed. Ohio has it in zone here. They get it out of the zone. Missed the cross pass. Blake shuts that down, trying to poke it forward. Board battle's going on here. Puck comes out. Landon has it. Landon got mugged. And cross check. No call. Yeah, they got it. So your Thunderbirds are going to be going on a power play as Landon took the business from behind. Working hard.
I think they called that on us, Donnie.
Oh, they did? They called it on Blake? Wow. Blake's going to the box. We're going to be going short. I thought for sure they got the cross check from behind on Landon.
Yeah, tough angle from over here seeing that one, but taking Blake for the cross check.
Blake goes to the box for cross check, penalty kill, 2 minutes. Daschel, Mark, Linden, and Miller. Miller wins it back. Daschel has it, sends it high, not out. Ohio has the over, looking for the cross pass, miss. They're playing out of the corner now, looking for space. They send it up high. Right back down to the hash. They send it back up high. Good sticks and lanes. They're trying to walk in, but not rare to go. They change spaces, come back high, back to the hash. They send it across, but good stick by Bernsey. Up and out and down. Ohio having to regroup the full 200. Out from back behind the net, they come up. They have zone exit. They get zone entry. Daschel turns, rims it up and out. Good clear. Just over a minute here left in the kill. Ohio sends it up off the skate, brings it back into the zone on their own. Trevor's on now. Ohio try to gain zone entry. They do. We have Trevor and Linden. Trevor dumps it in. Ohio having to regroup again, the full 200. Jack on with Jackson now on the backside. Ohio's going to gain zone entry. They get it in deep. Jackson's able to pull it forward, sticks with it. Ohio comes out with it. They send it high to the point. Back to the opposite slot. Looking for time and space, but good sticks and lanes so far. Send it back up high, over. Miss the over. Irvin's applying pressure with Jackson. Cleared all the way out on its own. That's going to pretty much all but do it. If Irvin sticks with it, goalie misplays it. Irvin comes in with intent. He's all by himself trying to slide it to Trevor. We're now even. Ohio sends it in. Dassel's on. Dassel has the backside. Dassel hard off the board pass to Trevor. Puck's in the zone. Ohio clears it out. Dassel has it. Dassel over to Mark. Mark off the half boards is going to have Irvin. Trevor has zone entry. Tried to backhand.
Gonna get a power play here, Donnie. What? Oh.
Okay. Trevor drew that, yeah?
Yeah.
So they got that one.
Sorry, I saw Irv skating off, shaking his head like they were going to take him for something. I was like, I must have missed that. But yeah, Trevor gets dragged down here in the corner right in front of us. Don and Tbirds going to go on the power play here. See what we can get cooking.
Here we go. Miller, Landon, Trevor, Irvin, and Dassel. Miller in for the face-off. Puck sent to the half boards. Landon's working there with Trevor. Ohio's able to clear it up and out and down. Connor comes out, settles it back behind the net. I'm going to just leave it right here. He's going to leave that for Landon. Nope, Dassel comes out. Dassel has Irvin. Irvin has Landon. Landon's going to get zone. Looking to create space. Has the outside. Takes it back of the net. Landon's getting settled. Has the over to Dassel. Dassel turns out, fires loose out front, still loose. Irvin comes through. Irvin bumps it to Trev. Trev to Landon. Landon got stick checked. Ohio trying to clear it. Miller's on him. Irvin comes through. Ohio clears it. Dash has it. Dash over to Landon. Offside. Neutral zone face-off.
Nice little opportunity up that front. Rebound came off Columbus goalie, and Trevor right there putting in the hard hat award right up front in the power play today, Donnie.
Same five guys will step right back in here. It looks like Landon's going to take this face-off. Puck's in the zone. It comes out. Miller has it. Miller has zone entry. Leaves it for Landon. Landon has Dassel. Dassel turns on fire. Just missed the net. Landon picks it up. Irvin has it. Irvin to Landon. Landon to Dassel. Dassel walks. Has Miller. Miller cross pass to Irv. That was so pretty. Miller sauce to Irv. Irv finds Trevor on the front doorstep, and he walks right through that door. They're giving Irvin credit.
I think Irv threw that one to the front of the net. Trevor was there on the far side, Donnie.
So
wide
Dassel
open.
to Miller to Irv.
Dassel to Miller to Irv. I think Irv threw it off the defenseman's skate and it deflected in before Trev could get a stick on it. But man, I'll give half of that goal to Trev as he was there. But the pride of Colorado Springs,
the son of
Vicky and Reed.
Jackson, Blake, Parker, Sammy, Linden. Linden got stick checked, but Sammy's there to pick it up off the half course to Parker. Parker got stick checked. Ohio tried to clear it. Jackson holds his own. Turn, knuckleball shot, saved and frozen. That'll be an offensive zone face-off.
Vicky's sitting at home. Reed's probably still at school now, but I'm sure Vicky's tuning in from Colorado Springs, unless they're traveling with the other one.
He's on the road, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Thomas. Puck's down. Ohio's trying to send it back behind the net. Linden applies some pressure. Parker comes in to support. Puck off the skate. Ohio up the outside. Tries to get it around Blake. He shuts that down. Puck's coming the other way. Parker has it. Zone entry. Says it's in net front. Lennon's there. Puck's bouncing. Parker's digging. Parker slides right on through. Sammy comes in to help. Ohio working off the half boards. They have zone exit. Doing a good job shutting down the middle, and that creates an offside as they shut down the middle, forcing them to go outside, and that's what created the offsides play.
Glad it was an offside because they had the 3-on-1, potentially 3-on-2 coming the other way down there with a head of steam, but a little too early.
Changes on the offense side. We see actually wholesale changes. So we see Connor Hilly and Jack come on the backside. Up front we have Garrett, Liam, and it looks like Keaton maybe. Pucks one back. Ohio comes back in the own zone. They send it over, having to go back behind the net. Turnover created by Keaton working there. Liam comes in, big boy. Garrett has it off the half board. Passes you over to Connor Hilly. Connor Hilly pops to do a little more pass to Keaton. Keaton again sends it off the boards. Cycles it back down for Garrett. Garrett has the seam. Oh, Garrett turns, shot fired, pucks loose, and now they blow the whistle. It's a little hard working shift there by these
I
fellas.
was just about to say, Donnie, you got Olsen, Johnson, and Lacasse out there just rolling. Forecheck, back check, paycheck. Boys almost cashing on that one on all three of them.
And Hilly with a nice little board pass.
Mm-hmm.
Mark Dash on the backside. Miller, Landon, and Trevor. Ohio comes out with it. They send it in the middle. Dash steps across with the stick. Mark has it. Mark has the line. Mark turns, fires it in, and saved out to the corner. Trevor's there, trying to cycle it down to Miller. Puck sent back behind the net. Ohio's trying to reverse the side of the ice. They come up the outside with a little chip and charge. Again, that's kind of shut down, gets sent back in. Mark back behind the net on retrieval. Lost it. Ohio playing off the boards, has someone coming right up the middle, nobody home. We lost coverage there. We got to watch that. Landon angles his guy off. Mark steps in with a good angle. Puck shipped out. Miller has it. He's got offside.
Looks like Miller danced that one a little bit at the line. We were coming through offside, but I think he was already in the shooting motion, Donnie, before they blew that one. But
I think so.
They obviously took offense to it, though.
Wholesale changes. Blake and Jackson on the back. Sammy, Irvin, Parker. Puck sent in on net. Goalie freezes it, then drops it. Ohio playing from back behind the net. Turns it over. Parker has it. Parker turns shot fired off the post and out. Ohio comes through, picks it up. Trying to come up the middle. It's in Irvin. Irvin gets it back, turns, fires it in. Parker's back in here on the forecheck. Puck sent to the opposite side. Irvin picks it up, trying to punch it forward. Ohio reverses the backside of the net, trying to come up the outside. They send it. It's out of the zone, and Blake has it. Off the half boards. Ohio's in offside. Yep, that's going to be a neutral zone face-off.
Man, Pete Bozich is going to want that one back, Donnie. His nice little snapper here from the corner, trying to pick that top corner. Had a little opening on that side and just missed that post out instead of post in.
Trevor, Miller, Landon on with Blake and Jackson. Pucks one to back. Blake has it out of the zone. It's shipped forward. Ohio collects it just inside the defensive zone. Cross pass. Jackson with a good stick. Shuts that down. Sends it forward but turns it over to Ohio. They have zone entry. Playing from back behind the net. It's in the corner. Jackson sends it to the opposite side of the ice. Trevor's trying to get there. Trevor has it. Oh, that's Blake. Blake has zone entry. He gets around one, backhand all the way through the crease. Jack on with Miller. Cross pass, miss, chip. That's going to go up and out, and it's not going to be icing because Connor Healy is there. Connor Healy with a nice stretch pass to Landon. Landon centered over to Jack. Turned it over though. Ohio picks it up here in the neutral zone. They have the over, but they're now in the defensive zone. They missed that cross pass, but chipped it up and in. Jack back on retrieval. That's going to be an icing and an offensive zone face-off. Guessing we'll get some fresh legs here.
You are correct, Donnie.
Irvin Keaton, Linden. We have Connor Healy and Jack on the backside. Irvin in for the draw.
Oh, there it is.
Face off there. There you go. Nate called it 2 for 1.
The happiest of happy hours.
Feel Good Friday. Flipping and sipping. Keaton has it. Turn shot fired. Puck's loose. Oh my goodness. Puck's bouncing all over the place. Connor, puck's still loose. Ohio clears it. Up and out. That's not going to be icing. Connor Healy turns, bumps it up to Keaton. Keaton punches it forward. Ohio regrouping here in the defensive zone. Trying to set it up. Good stick by Jack, though. Shuts that down. Ohio's got to clear the zone. They turn and dump it in deep. Connor Healy's there. Connor has Jack. Jack up ice. We have Keaton streaking here. Keaton got stick check. Puck's cleared up and out of the zone. Daschel now on. Daschel blocks a shot. Allows Linden to come through and pick it up. Ohio picks it up. Another stick block by Daschel goes into the far corner. Ohio playing from back behind the net, got angled off by Keaton, bumped off the boards. Sent in deep, Linden working there. Bodies flying all over the place right now. It's hard to see. Puck comes up and out. Keaton's coming off. Good shift by him. Ohio has the line, turns, fires it in deep. Mark now on the backside. Turns it over right in front, gets it back, is able to get the zone cleared. And right there, those are the situations we got to be moving the puck. Irvin punches it forward. Mark in hard. Mark working out of the corner. Ohio coming up the half boards. Angled off. Landon, great time and space. Landon shots blocked, got stick checked up. Mark sends it back mound. Garrett loses a stick. Ohio's trying to pin it. Garrett gets a stick back. Linden comes through, pokes it forward. Linden from back behind the net. Linden up to Daschel. Daschel turn shot deflected down. Just missed. Garrett working here. Ohio says up and out and down. That's going to be an icing, so we'll stay right here for an offensive zone faceoff.
Whew, the hell of a shift there. Donnie cycled it back about a minute, 2 minutes. Linden's going to have nightmares about that one as it shot that right in. The goalie somehow dove across with a stick and got the blade on that one. Otherwise, that would have been a 2-0 game and a goal for Linden Burns. But shot from the top there, tipped down. We've seen a couple of those today, and thing of beauty there.
Landon, Liam Garrett, Blake, and Jackson. Ohio wins it, takes it back behind the net, sent it up, can't handle it. Puck is out, though. They punch it forward again, loses it in skates. We got a board battle there with Mr. Lacoste, Landon. Landon gets it back to Blake. Blake has Jackson. Jackson's going to have the line. Tried to get around one, got stick check. Puck still in the zone. Jackson turns, fires it deep into the opposite side. Liam there. Liam coming in to apply some forecheck pressure. Ohio sends it off the boards and out. Blake turns and fires it back in. We are clear and can go back to work. They missed the overpass. Liam's going to get there. Was looking for Landon, just missed. Otherwise, he's got a 1-on-0. Puck comes to middle. Puck's cleared. We've got Parker now on with Sammy and Landon. Cross pass. Blake's there, good stick. Blake slides it up to Parker. Parker was looking for Miller off the skate. Good patience by Miller. Trace time and space. Tried to get it from. Blake poking it forward to Miller. Return shot fired. Short side. Post out. Sammy comes in with Miller working back behind the net. Sammy picks that up. Miller picks it out of the corner. Tried to slide it. Oh, Parker shot from his knees. Hawks. Another blue-collar shift there by your T-Birds.
Yeah, great little sequence there. His pass comes off of the boards there right to Parker, who was falling down onto his knees, but still got a great little shot at it. But a couple nice saves by the Columbus goalie in the last 3 or 4 minutes here to keep this game 1-0.
Miller in for the draw. Won it to the hash boards. Ohio picks it up, though. Jackson's holding his own. Puck's out. Ohio has it. They've got a 2-on-1 into the zone. Shut down. Puck Boston skates. Ohio playing out of the corner. Jackson has it. Sent it up the boards. Has Irvin. Irvin ships it up. You're going to have a penalty on Ohio.
Oh, yeah? Got a trip here, Donnie. I must have missed that one. 5.6 seconds left here.
That's plenty of time to get one in. Here they come, Irvin, Miller. Oh, Linden. Linden, they're going to send Linden hard to the net. Daschel, Irvin, Trevor. Landon in for the face-off.
Oh, 2 for 1. Take it.
Boston skates. Irvin and Daschel. 1-2 shot. Oh, frozen.
Donnie, I think that's just how they drew that up, huh?
Sure is. Win it back, get it on net. Everything got to go on net right now. Probably everybody should be on the inside. I'd have a lefty shot trying to get it to the net. Oh my goodness. Landon wins it back to T-Rev to Irv for a 1-T to get a power play goal right before time expired, putting your Thunderbirds up by a score of 2-0.
Donnie, 5.6 seconds left, and we went on that power play to end the first period, and we got 2 absolute beauty shots there. Their coach was not happy about that one as he was yelling from the bench, Don, for a guy to cover the middle there, and puck ended up going right where he wanted him. Don, I gotta say, T-Birds playing strong. Obviously up 2-0 here, leading shots 13. I got 2 on that side, but doing a great job defensively, keeping them clean.
No doubt. Hard, physical, pretty responsible so far. And then Ohio's coach is fired up. Lots of blank stares right now. We just keep need of beating that horse down.
Mm-hmm.
Coming to the ice, it looks like we're going to have Trevor, Irvin, Landon. And on the backside, we're going to start with Blake and Jackson.
Absolute beauty passes off of that face-off draws, though. We've seen a couple of those drawn up today, Donnie, and cashed in on that one, almost cashed in on the first one.
Yeah, I was impressed with Trev. He got it, almost caught a little bit in his feet on his forehand, but he's able to get it there, get some mustard on it to big bird for a 1-T.
Yeah. Also, kudos to the clock operator who probably gave us a good half second on that one. Yeah. Not too quick on the draw there, but I'm not complaining.
Did they say no goal on that, Dominic, or you just not put it up? They haven't put it up. Okay. It's 5-on-5. Ohio gets it in. Jackson had it, stick check. Landon looking for a bump pass, turn it over. Big Hunter stands tall. Lannon looking for a stretch pass to Trev. Trev sticking with it, but Ohio's able to stick check it. Jackson comes through, got stick check, gets it right back. Chips it up and through, chipped in, but Ohio shuts that down. Bouncing caught, Blake has it, got stick check. Jackson has it. Turnover again on the blue line. Ohio turn shot fired, big save there out to the hash. Blake holding that down, allows Landon to come through. Landon back behind the net, just missed Jackson. Jackson up the opposite side. Hard pass through the middle off Ohio here in the neutral zone. Ohio turns and fires it in, trying to go into the speed as they're looking for changes. They missed that. Comes up high. They turn, shot, and saved. Guy coming to the slot, up and over the net. Ohio has the over. Turn, shot, saved.
Goodness gracious, Donnie. Well, Columbus comes out and has responded after what their coach was saying between the break, and we came out a little sloppy. 2-3 turnovers so far, a minute and 20 into the second period. Got to clean that up, huh?
We got to clean that up. Garrett, Linden, Keaton, Mark, and Dasher. Pucks in, skates, gets poked forward. Ohio trying to get it in, gets blocked. Keaton's able to chip it up, but not out. Sent across. Linden has it out, trying to look for a bump pass. Ohio holds it. It's in. Dasher has Keaton. Keaton chips it through, looking for Garrett flying through, just missed. Ohio having to regroup back behind their own net with pressure on the blue line. Follower. Linden has it, trying to get it to net front. Working out of the corner. Gets it over to Mark. Mark gets around one. He's in deep. Slides it all the way through. Mark has it. Leaves it back behind for Garrett. Garrett had Keaton going to net front. Shot saved and frozen. That'll be an offensive zone faceoff.
Yeah, Keaton putting in the work up front. Saw him get pushed over or whatever it might have been. Popped right back up. Got in position. Stick slid, or not stick. Puck slid right to him, gets a stick on it towards the net. Great little shift there.
Same five guys. Garrett steps in for the face-off. It's one back. Gassel has it, blocks, turns out fire, up and just missed the net. Mark has it high, chips it down the boys. Has Linden. Linden got angled off. Ohio able to chip it out. Mark shuts that down, slides it right back through to Linden. Linden got angled off, but puck's in the zone. He's trying to stick with it. Ohio turns. Good stick by Mark. Puck is sent up. Ohio turns, fires it in deep. Hunter has it. Liam chips it up to half boards. It rides to Daschel. Daschel reverses back to Mark. Mark sends it up to half boards, has Liam. Liam chips it through, has Garrett. Garrett got stick check, but Mark picks it up, chips it up and through. Ohio has it in their defensive zone. Coming up the outside, can't handle that. Jack now on the backside. Mark has the back of the net, had Liam coming through. Sammy and Linden had a little mix-up. Ohio gets it right back in. Looking for net front drive, but we do a good job angling that off and sticking with guys. Good sticks. Sammy has it out of the corner, trying to slide through. Sammy picks it right back up. He was looking for Liam, just turned his head. The puck is clear. He's following Ohio all the way in. Ohio's looking for the stretch pass. They miss up the outside. Mark chips it back up and in. He's coming off for a change. Ohio turns it over to Parker. Ohio the outside. Looks like Jackson's on the backside with Jack. Sammy leaves it back to Jackson. Jackson had Jack with a bump pass. Sammy has zone cleared. Ohio's now clear. They gain the line, but turn it over to Jackson. Jackson has the outside, slides it up and out down. That's going to be an icing, so we're going to stay right here for a defensive zone faceoff.
Boys need a little reset on this one. It's looking a little discombobulated. Start this second period, missing some of those crisp passes through the neutral zone. A couple of good breakout opportunities there, and we just missed them. Otherwise, we had good opportunities going that way.
Jackson Blake on the backside. We have Landon, Irvin, and Trevor. Puck sent back behind the net. Blake has it. Blake cross pass hit Landon. Jackson picks it up. Jackson's Stanley gets zone entry. Shot fired wide. Trevor off the half-boards. Puck comes up the middle. Ohio has zone exit. They gain the line, try and chip it right in. Irvin comes right through, though. Has Jackson on the outside. Jackson was looking for Landon. Gets right back to Jackson. Jackson has it in the zone. It's back behind the net. Ohio's there off the skate. Good pressure. Puck's still sitting there. Irvin comes through. Irvin slides it down. Jackson gets it deflected right on net. Lands back behind. Ohio's trying to play up and out and down. They do. That's going to be an icing and an offensive zone faceoff. Allows to get some fresh legs on the ice. We'll see Dashel and Mark come on the backside. Sam, Parker, and Trevor. Nope. Miller, Sam, and Parker. Miller in for the face-off.
Oh, man.
Unfair face-off.
Have a sip.
Puck's one back. Mark holds it momentarily. Gets it over to Miller. Miller had Parker going to the next shot. Lake that saved to the corner. Miller has it. Plays it back to Parker. Looking for Miller for a give and go. Ohio has zone exit. Stopped with a stick by Dassel. Miller gets tripped. No call.
Hit.
Ohio up the outside. Mark skates that. Gets it to Miller. Miller has the line. Mark tips it forward. Sammy gets zone entry. Shot, stick block to the corner. Sticks with it. Ohio coming up the outside. Ohio's able to clear the zone. Good angle by Mark. Mark's going to get zone entry. Turn shot.
Oh, my goodness.
Mark shut that down, did it all by himself, got his own entry, put that shot about 16 inches maybe off the ice where it's hard for a goalie to make that save.
16 inches and 600 miles an hour, Donnie, as he came ripping through on the blue line, got that one in the neutral zone, came in, just sauced that one into the back of the net. 3-0 good guys.
3-0 good guys. Keaton, Garrett, Linden. Dashel and Mark stay on the backside. Garrett in for the face-off. Puck's in skates, just sticking there. Linden comes out with it, slides it in. Keaton's going to go win that race. Keaton cycles it up. Garrett picks it up. Keaton comes in to support. They're digging. The refs are talking, telling them to move it. Mark has it. Mark over to Dashel. Dashel turns, fires it in. Linden picks it up out of the corner looking for Garrett, but Ohio has it. Try and rim it. Dashel with an angle. Has the puck. Rip. No, they have a penalty. Yep, Dashel drew a penalty. We're going to be going on the power play.
Yeah, Dashel picks that one up in the neutral zone. Don, looks like he had a nice little move there right in the neutral zone. Was able to get the Columbus player to get a stick right in between the skates and trip him up and draw that one. But nice little play there by 11 as we go back on the power play.
Miller in for the face-off. Landon has it. Landon up to Dashel. Dashel walks. Dashel turns out fire. Puck's loose out front. Not cleared. Irvin picks it up. Has Dashel. Dashel right back to Landon. Dashel has a lane. Right back to Landon has a lane. Over to Miller. Miller off the skate. Turns it over back behind the net. Ohio tries to rim it. Comes right back down Trevor. Trevor gets it up to Landon. Landon to Dashel. Dashel turns, got fired. Got tipped wide. Miller picks it up. Miller lost it. Puck gets rimmed. Bouncing puck goes up all the way down. Dashel comes out with it. Sends it up to Irvin. Irvin has Landon. Landon bouncing puck. Chips it in. Trevor's got zone entry. Puck punched up to Landon. Landon has Miller. Miller shot up and over the net. Puck comes all the way through back to Landon. Landon has Dashel. Dashel one time outside the net, glove frozen. That'll be an offensive zone face-off, and we'll probably see a change here. We sure do. Mark, Jackson, Blake, Trevor, and Linden, big boy.
Good puck movement there from the Birds, Donnie, but I got to be honest, I'd love to see some of those shots get a little closer to the net, huh?
You read my mind. Or if only they made the nets bigger. Goalies wouldn't like that, though. Touchdown. Ohio working to clear it, but we're doing a good job battling down there. Blake is working there with Parker. Parker wins most of those battles. Blake has it up to Jackson. Jackson has Mark. Mark's looking for space. Mark walks.
Oh my goodness, Mark.
Now they go. Hit by Lyndon Burns, it looked like.
Yeah?
At least Lyndon's claiming.
They're talking about it in there. It looks like Mark's going to take this one here, Donnie, as I thought he got that thing in there clean.
It looked like it to me, but there was a little traffic there. So a power play goal. That's going to take us to the ice make as well. Your Thunderbirds are up by a score of 4-0. We come back. We'll have 8 minutes, 43 seconds here left in the second. Stay tuned.
Yeah, big 2-7, 2 goals in the first set here, Donnie. Things looking good. 4-0 good, guys.
Sure is. Zamboni doors are closed. Refs making their way onto the ice to get the net set up. But Nate and I were just talking. I'm not sure we would have wanted to have any part of the Ohio Blue Jackets locker room between the ice mates.
Yeah, I imagine that was a uncomfortable locker room on that one. Obviously, we heard a little snippet during the intermission break between the first and second period after giving up that goal right off the face-off with 2 seconds left. But Tbirds so far just giving it to them and piling it on here to Ohio. Shots 18-5 in favor on that side of things, but defensively hitting on all spots, and offensively they're getting some great puck luck as well. But Mark pouring in 2 good shots here with some laser beams from the blue line.
Lots of hard work, blue-collar work going on, that is for sure. Earning opportunities. There's your whistle. The refs are ready to get this thing going. I've heard about 4 F-bombs so far. That's 6, 7. Well, there's at least 10 or a dirty dozen. I don't know, but
Ohio player getting them fired up coming out of that locker room. You like to see that, though, Donnie.
Coming to the ice here, we're going to see Miller, Sammy, Parker, Blake, and Jackson on the backside. Puck's down. Sent in deep. Holy cow. Parker playing out of the corner. Blake stands at net front. Miller got tied up. Ohio comes out with it, sends it up, but not out. Parker holds it. Now it's out. Jackson back here on retrieval. Sends it up to Sammy. Bump pass to Parker. Parker with Garrett. Parker has his own entry. Two shot fire. Bombs to the corner. Parker picks it up, trying to slide it to net front. Ohio has it. Garrett applying some pressure there. Linden now on. Puck set up and out. Blake back here on retrieval. Hunter comes out to settle it. Blake has the outside. Punches it up. Misses. Ohio trying to send it back in. Linden gets a piece of that. Sent in. Hunter comes out. Gets it back to Blake. Blake up the half boards. Just looking for Keaton. Blake comes through. Puck's not out. Still sitting there on the blue line. Keaton and Blake digging. Garrett's waiting. Cross-ice pass. Ohio has it here on the hash. Good stick by Blake. Ohio turns and fires it wide up the net.
My
Funky
goodness.
bounce. Boy. Shot completely missed the net. Funky bounce came on Hunter's backside. Woo, boy.
Man.
Couldn't do that if you tried 100 times.
Nope. Hit right off of the backboards there and came harsh angle right back in between his pads, but sat on top of that one as I think he felt it, hit it.
Daschel, Mark, Trevor, Landon, and Irvin. Daschel pokes it forward. Goes back. Mark angles his guy off. Landon sends it up to half-boards. Ohio turns, fires it. They send it through, miss that completely. They pick it up on the hash. They go high. Gets deflected high. We got guys tied up for days. Landon's able to chip it off the half post to Trevor. Trevor leaves it for Landon, chips it up to Irvin. Irvin gets zone entry, slides it through to Landon. Landon turns shot fire up. Irvin picks it up, leaves it for Mark. Mark turns shot fire. Top shelf. Throw the hats. Throw the hats if you got them. Throw the hats if you got them.
Man, Jay at home smiling, I'm sure, ear to ear on that one. It's the last time he's going to be smiling all weekend as the Broncos are going to beat up on his Bills, but let him have his hay here as Mark pouring it on. 3 goals.
You beat me to the punch on that one.
Uh-huh.
I was going to say the only thing that can make it a better weekend for Jay is if his Bills win tomorrow, and that ain't happening.
No.
Same 5 guys step in. Irvin kicks it forward and loses an edge. Ohio has it, slides it through. Goes deep. Mark picks it up. Slides it up. Trevor has it. Trevor got angled off. Ohio here playing out of the corner. Nassau bumps it up. Ohio misses the over. Landon applying pressure. Puck sitting in skates. Ohio back, trying to come to net front. Can't. Bouncing pucks. High stick. That's going to be a defensive zone face-off. Wholesale changes.
Don, knowing Jay, he's probably broke 3 folding tables already this week, trying to get ready for the game this weekend. But the only thing we're going to be doing is breaking his heart.
Oh, Lord. Connor Healy and Jack on the backside. Broken blade. Connor Healy blocked that. It broke his shaft. He is stickless out up front. Miller has it to Parker. Parker has his own cleared. Connor Healy puts it to the board. Good body. It's about as good of a play as you can make without a stick. Shot's blocked, but it's still in the zone. Shot punched out to the corner. Ohio sends it back behind the net. Miller trying to punch it through. Sammy is there. Sammy chips it. Puck's out of the zone. Ohio has it. Trying to regroup to have the over now back in the defensive zone. Connor's off. Jackson comes on in reprieve with a stick. Ohio trying to dig it out. But we got board battles going on. Puck sent in deep. Miller slides it across. Jackson turn shot fired. Went to the far corner. Sorry, that was Jackson now. Turn shot fired. Ohio trying to clear it up. Blake's on. Blake holds the line. Sends it in. Sorry, guys. It's hard to see around here. Sammy working on the boards. Jackson trying to poke it through. Sammy has it, trying to get it to net front where Garrett was. Garrett cycles it to the corner. Sammy just misses it. Ohio up the outside. Blake steps, holds his own. He gets around long. He got stick check. Ohio now gets his own in. Too many men on us. On us?
Or them?
We're about to find out. Yep, they're sending Parker to the box, so too many men on your Thunderbirds. We're going to have to kill this off. Blake and Jackson, Miller and Linden on to start the PK. Miller in for the face-off. Win it back, let Blake come through, grip it and rip it for a clear. Touch one back. Blake has it, chipped up and out and down. So Ohio's going to have to regroup the full 200. Back behind their net. Ohio up the outside. They have the line, just turn it up to dump it in. Battle's going in the corner. Good sticks. Ohio back behind the net. Good stick by Jackson. Jackson's in the 2-on-1 battle there. Blake comes in to support. Jackson's able to dig it and clear it. That's a good battle there by Jackson and a clear. Ohio having to, again, regroup the full 200. Jackson comes off. Dashiell's now on the backside with Blake. Ohio coming through with speed. They get zone entry. Trying to get around Blake. They send it high. Right back down. Good stick by Blake. Blake's able to clear it up and out and down again. Just under a minute here left in the kill. Blake comes off. Mark's now on. Trevor and Sammy are on. Ohio cross pass. They have the line. They turn and fire it in hard. Oh, wonky bounce. That should have rimmed. Dassel's able to get it cleared. That should have rimmed, and it hit a dormer in the window and popped out right in front on an Ohio State stick. 30 seconds here in the kill. Ohio can't handle it. Mark has it. Turns, fires it back now. And Ohio just can't seem to get anything going on here, and that's the way we like it. Miller and Sammy applying some pressure through the neutral zone. Missed it. Dassel has it. Turns, clears it back up and down. That's going to all but do it. Ohio has the line. Zone entry. 4 seconds. Try to send it to net front. Dassel clears it up to Sammy. Clears it up and out of the zone. Trevor's on with Parker. Trevor's line tried to do it to Parker. Ohio with a good stick. Parker working down in the corner with Sammy, trying to get back to his feet. Puck gets poked through. Trevor has it. Sammy picks it up, working out of the corner. Parker's digging there with Sammy. Parker and Sammy still working. Trevor's waiting in support. Connor Healy now on the backside with Mark. Ohio finally works it loose, comes up the outside miss, right to Mark. Mark slides it back to Trevor. Trevor back to Mark. Mark around one. Third shot, fire saved and frozen. But another good scoring chance there.
Mark trying to go for 4.
Why stop?
Whew. Good penalty kill there by the T-Birds. Killed that one off. The only scary thing about that one was that rim came around, hit the pane of the glass, and shot right to the front of the net. Thankfully, we had a guy there to tie up the Columbus side of things. Sheesh.
Blake and Jackson on the backside. We've got Landon, Irvin, and Miller. Puck one to Irvin. Irvin gets it to Jackson. Shot, save pad out to the corner. Ohio trying to clear it, but Irvin holds the boards. Puck comes out now. Blake tried to punch it forward. Chips it through to Landon, chips it in. Blake's going to go try and get there. Miller with a good angle. Forces Ohio to send it over. They're looking for stretch. Landon shuts that down. Sends it right back in. Good pressure. Ohio up the outside. Sends it up and out and down. They wave off icing. Blake picks it up. Rims it. Bouncing puck was able to be shipped up and out. Ohio ships it back in, but they're offside. 30 seconds here. Blake picks it up back behind the net. Blake fires it into Landon, chips it in. Miller is on. Landon holds his own, has it to Miller. Miller looking for space. He got a stick check. Puck comes up to Jackson. Jackson has lane. Shot saved. Puck comes up high to Landon. Landon off the boards has Irvin. Irvin cycles it back down deep. A little frustration contact there, but that's going to do it for your second period.
Headed into the third here, Donnie. Shots looking 21-7 in favor of the Birds, and the score 5-0, which love to see that. Obviously, we faced this team earlier in the year. I think we had a nice, comfortable lead. Let them back in it, but got to keep the foot on the gas, finish this third period, play a full, complete game here, Donnie. 17 minutes left. See what we can do.
No reason to get selfish. Keep playing the team path, sharing that puck, and we'll get lots more opportunities, no doubt, here in the third period. We'd like to see him get 2 or 3 here.
Like to see him get 6 or 7.
I wasn't trying to be greedy.
I mean, total.
Total. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. We've got Lyndon, Garrett, Keaton, Mark, and Daschel coming onto the ice. Hunter makes his way back in net. Gets some fist bumps on the way by. Refs are ready to get this third period going. Garrett's going to step in for the draw. Bouncing puck. Ohio pokes it in. Dasher with a good stick allows Hunter to come out and freeze it. That'll be a defensive zone face-off.
Yeah, a little drive off the face-off there. They came in hard on that one and weren't able to rile that one on as the shot was just kind of pushed right to the front.
Garrett back in for the draw. Pucks one out of the zone. Ohio having to regroup here in their defensive zone. Good pressure by Keaton. Ohio tried a little bump pass. Mark stops that, picks it back up. Mark Linden sends it in deep. Goalie comes out to settle it. Garrett blocks that initially. Gassel had it, slid it to center ice. Mark picks it back up, chips it in. Linden trying to apply some pressure. Ohio up the outside. It's intercepted by Sammy, his own entry, but turned it over. Ohio up the outside as we're looking for changes. Jack has it, turns and dumps it in deep. Sammy in here on the forecheck. Powell reverses the backside of the net. Cross pass misses, but they pick it up. They've got zone exit. At the line. Good stick and step by Connor Hilly. Ohio working out of the corner. Sends it high. Good stick by Parker. Parker's able to clear the zone. Puck comes to middle. Ohio loses an edge, and doggone it, that could have been a 3-on-1 there. Ohio has zone entry. Jack's working to pull that off. Was able to shut that down and allow Hunter to freeze it. That'll give us a defensive zone face-off.
Nice little back check on that one. Not letting them get a good look at a shot coming off of that, but had a nice little neutral zone play there as they got a nice little drive towards the net.
Blake and Jackson out there with Miller, Parker, and Sammy. Miller in for the face-off. Miller wins it to Jackson. Backhands up the opposite side. Parker's there. Blake comes through the speed, has Miller. Miller has Sammy. Parker picks it up. Miller from back behind the net, looking for space. Shot fired and blocked out of the zone. Bouncing puck. Miller tried to slide it to Parker. Parker working there. Parker cross-ice pass has Blake. Blake gets the round long. Backhander. Puck's loose out in front. Saved out to the corner. Blake sticks with it. Ohio's able to clear it. Jackson back defending. Puck's in all the way through. Parker bumps it up. Sammy loses it on the blue line. Ohio sends it right on net. Hunter opts to just freeze it. Jackson's going to have words for the Ohio kid as he gave him a little love tap on the way by.
Just a little love tap on the old spinorama there.
Daschel, Mark. Irvin, Trevor, Landon. Landon in. It's one back. Daschel picks it up. He's got the back of the net. Has Irvin. Irvin bump pass up to Landon. Offside as it got lost in Landon's stick. And he did a good job trying to get it back to his stick, but just offside.
He tried to there, but right call. One in a row. Although I got to say, these guys have been dialed in all day, Donnie.
I got no complaints. Landon back in. Puck's one back by Ohio. They send it over. Lose it. Irvin applied pressure. That puck Landon shot point blank. Goalie got a shoulder of that. Goes out of play. That'll be an offensive zone faceoff.
Yeah, a little blocker there by the goalie as Landon came in, picking that top left corner, and he was able to just get a piece of it.
Landon back in. It's one back to Irvin. Irvin gets it to Mark. Mark shot blocks to the corner. Landon has it, slides it to Trev. Trev off the boards to Daschel. Daschel 1-2 knuckles. Good back check by Irvin though. Irvin tries to slide it forward. Ohio recovers there, trying to create space back behind the net. Bumps it up the outside. Misses the cross pass. Bouncing puck allows Landon to turn and fire it right back in. Irvin's here in on the forecheck. Trevor trying to hold the boys down. Does, allows Landon to come over. Landon is working there. Puck comes up to Mark. Mark's shot blocked. Ohio picks it up, clears it. Daschel has it. Daschel was looking for Landon on the cross pass. Landon chips it off the boards, has Mark. Mark trying to chip it forward. Trevor has it. Trevor over to Daschel. Daschel has his own entry. Turn shot fired wide, but Trevor's going to pick that up. Trevor bumps it to Landon. Landon slides it down to Irvin. Irvin, Mark. Mark turns out wide. Puck's loose out to the corner. Ohio tries to clear it up. They get it by. They got someone behind us. Good job by Landon. Landon gets zone entry all the way to goalie. Keaton now on. Blake and Jackson now on the backside. Linden's on. Ohio misses the up pass. Jackson intercepts it. Jackson trying to chip it forward. Got stick check and sitting on the blue line. Miller's digging there. Ohio comes out with it. They have the over. Matt retreating. Hit the over. They have the out. Gets all the way through. Good job by Keaton helping back on defense. Ohio shot. Puck sent forward by Blake. It's in the zone. Another broken stick. Puck sent up and through. It's in. Ohio sends it across. They gain the line. Blake's tying his guy up. Allows us to come right back the other way. Linden has Sammy. Ohio loses a skate. Linden comes through, slides it to Garrett. Garrett turns out fire, rebound out to the hash. Puck sent up and out. Right back in. Ohio's having a regroup. Sammy's coming in to apply pressure. Big Lacoste. Puck sent up the outside. Is able to be held in by Jack. Sammy and Liam there digging. Jack's digging. Liam's digging. Garrett comes in to support. Telling them to move it. Garrett actually comes out with it. Gets it to Sammy. Sammy tried to bump it to space. Ohio comes out with it. Sends it up. Trying to send it up the middle, but Garrett forces a turnover. Garrett got stick check. We have 3-on-2 to the net. Ohio's out. That gets shut down. We come right back. Garrett has the line, turns, fires it in. Connor, Landon and Irvin on. Connor Healy defending to the outside. Forced a turnover. Connor Healy was able to chip it up. Goes out of play though.
Tbirds just coming in waves here. Donnie is keeping the pressure on, just like we talked about. Just opportunities abound over here on the offensive side of things.
So Daschel, Mark, looks like Landon, Irvin, and Trevor. Clock's down. Ohio wins it high. Sends it off the boards. Shot intercepted in front by Mark. Mark's got zone exit. He's going to get zone entry. Turns out of it. Lost it, but sent it back behind the net. Has Trevor. Trevor trying to go to net front. Didn't get all of it. Ohio trying to clear it up. Puck comes to Irvin. Irvin to Landon. Landon sends it back out in the corner. Daschel's there trying to get up. Ohio clears it up and out and down. That's going to be low. Mark is able to get there. Leaves it for Irvin. Landon has it. Landon has zone entry. Has Daschel. Daschel shot saved to the corner. Landon picks it up. Landon's working back there. Trevor comes in to support. Puck gets chipped through. Ohio sends it cross ice, trying to get it out. They have it up the middle, but turn it over to Mark. Mark turned it over. Ohio sends it on net, goes to the corner. They're playing out of the corner. Try to send it to net front. Ashel Engel's his guy. Mark's there working with Landon. Landon supporting now. Dashel digs it. Dashel slides it back to Mark. Mark has the over to Irvin. He's got space and time. He's going to get zone entry. Leaves it for Dashel. Dashel turns out fire, cross body glove save, but he had Trevor and Landon going to the backside.
Nice little ripper there. Don't mind the shot. Has hit an absolute missile, but as you said, coming up from the backside there, had a couple of people on that side, could have hit too, but no guarantees there, Donnie.
No guarantees. Puck's on net. Guys driving to the net.
Get a rebound.
Sammy, Miller, Parker. Puck comes up high. Blake, that was not off. They call it off. It was not off, but it was off. Ohio clears it hard, chips it up and in and through. Jackson has it back behind the net, lost it. Blake comes in, punches it back to Jackson. Jackson got stick check. Ohio has it out on the corner, sends it to the line. Ohio just rips it up and over the net. Comes right back to him, a little ricochet action. He's trying to be cleared by Miller. Ohio held the zone. Jackson has it. Lost it behind the net. Blake picks it up. Blake turned it over on the half court, so Ohio sends it in deep. Sammy comes back in to try and retreat. Miller back behind the net, rims it up to Sammy. Not out. Shot on net. Hunter saves it to the corner. Miller has it, sends it cross ice, up and out. That won't be an icing. Sammy's coming in hard on the forecheck. Ohio up the middle. They wave off icing. Wilbur could have played it. Blake picks that up. Break with a hard rim, but it's not out. They turn it right back over though. Blake's able to chip it up and out. Ohio right up the middle. Being pressured by Parker. Ohio leads it. They're going to get zone exit. They send a cross-ice pass, and that's going to be an icing. They gave us that one back. I thought they might waive that one, Nate.
I agree, Donnie. One in a row for him on that one. But 7:13 left here to go in the third period. Let's keep it coming.
Garrett, Keaton, Linden. Puck comes up to Jack. Jack turns off fired. Glove save. And that's a good spot to put it. Goalie just was able to reach out and tuck that one away.
Yeah, great shot there by Jack on that one as we found a couple opportunities at the end of that rainbow today. So keep going back to it.
Looking for fair face-offs. Puck's down. Sent to the corner. Keaton working hard there. Keaton and Garrett. Garrett in a 2-on-1. Keaton gets it to the net front. Set back behind the net, chip through. Ohio trying to clear it up. Comes out, but Jack is able to chip it right back in. They have the over. They lose an edge. We chip it right back out. Garrett's working there. Puck sent in. Jack has it. Jack hard off the board, just bounced over Linden's stick. Ohio turns, goes the other way, comes in the zone. Garrett picks that up. Garrett tried to clear it. Ohio holds his own. Ohio sends it back behind the net. Connor Newley defending there. Connor has his guy tied up. Allows Garrett to come through. Garrett's able to get the clear up and out, and Linden is applying some pressure. Ohio has the over. They send it up. Irvin Landon on. Dashel on the backside with Mark. Ohio looking for space. Puck's loose out front. Irvin comes through. Slid through to Trevor, just lost it. Puck comes back to the middle. Ohio has zone entry. Mark angles him off. Mark's battling. Dashel comes through, pokes it up to Trevor. Trevor turned it over, looking for Mark. Ohio has it, looking to get guys to net front. Good job getting bodies on. Puck goes all the way through. Trevor has entry. Trevor got a shot block. Gets it right back, though. Trevor working there. Trevor was looking for Irvin. Had it come off his stick. Puck's chipped through. Daschel recovers. Daschel tried to punch it through to Irvin. Irvin just turned his head slightly, missed it. Ohio icing's waved. Markle with a good stick. Puck comes up. Daschel trying to slip it through. Landon got tripped. No call. Ohio working on the boards. Irvin comes in hard. Landon's there, is able to chip it up and out of the zone. Ohio has the over. They have the up, send it deep. Daschel's going back on retrieval. Daschel picks it up back behind the net. Daschel gets it over to Jackson. Jackson on bump pass to Parker. Parker has his own entry. Parker's looking for space. Turn shot fired, glove saved and frozen. That was a smart shot there. Parker made the goalie move and trying to shoot backside. So goalie was better.
Great little look there from Parker, and he's got that quick little snapper there.
Blake and Jackson now on the backside. Liam, Miller, Parker. Touch one back to Blake. Blake just lost it out of his zone, but turns and fires it right back in. Parker coming in to apply some pressure. Ohio up the outside. Oh, heads up for Lacoste because he had him lined up. We were able to chip it back in. Miller skates it forward to himself, working out of the corner. Miller slides it up to Blake. Blake over to Jackson. Jackson shot blocked. Short of the net. That was a good little ricochet. Ohio tried to send it up. Good stick and scuff by Blake. Blake to Liam to Parker for a 1-T. Ohio picks it up. They chip it up and out. That's going to go down. It won't be icing though because Blake's there. Ohio's looking for changes. Blake cross pass has Miller. Miller has his own entry. Liam. Little flutter right on net. Liam still applying pressure there with Parker. Parker digging. Blake holds his own, turns and fires it in deep. Parker's trying to get there, pokes it deep into the corner, and Ohio's trying to reverse the backside of the ice. They come up the outside, they chip it forward, and paid the price because Blake lined him up. Jackson with a good defensive play. Pete comes through. Well, that one will be an icing, but we'll take that. Really good pressure, back and forth action. Let's reset.
Now, forecheck, back check, A check. Donnie saw the forecheck just working there, and then right in front of us here, the captain laying the wood.
Gotta love them apples. Well, it looks like we've got Jack and Connor Hilly on the backside. Keaton, Garrett, and Sammy. Ohio playing out of the corner, trying to take the back of the net, but Sammy's all over him, allows Jack to come through. Jack chips it up the half boards, looking for Keaton. Ohio trying to send it net front. Really good step by Connor Hilly. Connor Hilly has some space. He's got the line, turns and chips it in deep. Allows us to go put our pressure on. Ohio gathers it, chips it up the half boards, looking for a bump pass, and we're right there. Sammy has it. Sammy creating some space. Oh! Sammy with some sauce on the backhand. That was a pretty strong little play by Sammy. Going hard to the net was Garrett and Keaton again, just putting in the work.
Yeah. Nice little twirl here on the ice and flipped it right across the ice there to Garrett for Keaton. And beautiful opportunity there. I think puck ended up actually getting to the net on that one, Donnie, but whoo!
Landon, Trevor, Irvin.
I think that Sports Center written all over it.
Yeah, Mark. Puck's one back. Trevor digs it out of the corner. He's working there. Irvin comes through. As it retrieves, slides it up to Mark. Mark shot, fired, deflected up, and out of play. That'll be an offensive zone face-off. Ohio wins it. They're just trying to get the backside. They have it up and out. They get zone entry. Good separation of body from Puck. Nashville chips it up. Was looking for Trevor. Ohio holds his own momentarily. Mark receives it back behind the net, sends it up but not out. Ohio trying to send it in, and Mark was there momentarily. Puck's in all the way through. Daschel picks that up. Oh, man. He had Landon on the backside and couldn't connect. That's an icing.
Nice little stretch pass coming through the neutral zone and just missed him by a foot, or Landon was going to be coming in with a full head of steam, Donnie.
Wholesale changes. Blake and Jackson, Lyndon, Sammy, and Keaton, it looks like. Sammy in for the draw. Oh, no. Ref ate it. Oh, he's
hurt. Down hard, too.
That, you don't like to see that. He's getting up. Jackson backhands it up the half wall. It's as Lyndon. Lyndon got stick check. Jackson defending down here in the corner. Ohio sends it up. Loses it. Lyndon has it. Lyndon pokes it forward. He's got zone entry. Gets around one, had Keaton in. Oh! Good hard work through the neutral zone.
He will sleep better tonight knowing he tucked that one in, as he got that right through the neutral zone there, played it off of the boards, and then came in and found a little crack to tuck that one in, because he got absolutely robbed earlier in the game. So
yes, he did.
Feels good to get that one in as T-Birds go up 6-0 here with 1:08 left. And right now it's clear the puck, get it done, keep the goose egg up there.
Here we go. Parker, Garrett, Liam, Connor, Hilly, and Jack. Puck's won back. Garrett has it. Jack turns, fires it in, and Lacoste pokes it forward. Oh, the hard-working line. Garrett and Connor Hilly. Liam's digging. Liam comes out with it.
Oh my goodness. 6 or 7.
Oh my God, that is blue collar work with Liam and Garrett creating the pressure. We found Parker Honey Badger peeps for a sweet goal.
Oh, sweet assist, sweet goal. Liam cashes that one in there. Thing of beauty coming off the boards there, Donnie. 44 seconds left. Great pass there by Liam.
Oh,
he
boy.
Just buries that thing.
Blue collar work. Puck's down. Ohio has it, looking for time and space. They have it up, have the line. Cross-ice pass, zone entry. Oh. Shot on Hunter. It's frozen. Clock's running, has not stopped.
Okay.
Clock operate. Oh, it's a running clock, I think, situation.
Okay.
Which I didn't think they ran clocks here in Tier 1, but apparently they are.
I'm not mad about it.
Now let's just get on and get gone. Puck one. Jack is off the boards. Puck sent back behind the net. Connor Hilly gets it to Jack. Jack up to Liam. And that is going to do it. And your birds are flying high, flapping the wings in the high sky.
Love to see it, Donnie. 7-0 on the board. A complete game. All 51 minutes and all facets of the game, offensively, defensively. And Hunter, put up a goose egg, but didn't have a tough job out there. But great game all around.
You got to love that. They're celebrating that with Hunter. 2 solid games by both goaltenders today. This is a tale of 2 stories and games overall. Let's hope we can come back tomorrow against San Jose and lay the same track.
Yes, sir. 2-0 on today. Great job all around by the boys, coming out with 2 wins. A tight shootout win earlier, and then this one was a landslide, 7-0 the other way. But love to see it. Donnie will be back here tomorrow afternoon. But for now, it's good night.
It's goodbye and good night from the Detroit. Stay warm. We'll be warming up our spirits with a little spirit.
Ooh, I like
Don
that.
Armiel with my partner,
Nate Christensen.
Thunderbird Hockey, tuning over and out.